Good morning to Mr. Kelvin, Mr. Gabriel, and fellow viewers of this presentation. My name is ANSON, and today I'll be presenting to you a presentation of brand me. Without further ado, let's get started. Moving on, here is a mock-up LinkedIn profile for me, and in 5 or 7 years' time, I would see myself as a HR consultant at BGC Group Singapore after starting off as a HR consultant for the BGC Group in Malaysia. By that time, I would have experienced it participating in HR events such as 25th Malaysia International HR Awards 2024, as well as the Thailand Asia Pacific Forum Human Resource Management Conference in 2025. And I'll also be part of the professional associations such as the Malaysia Institute of Human Resource Management, or MIHRM, and the Asia Pacific Forums of Human Resource Management, or APFHRM. Now, all of these experiences and will be achievable because I have skills such as skills in human capital management, skills in human resources training and development, business management, industrial relations management, HRIS system, and business administration. After taking the VIA character strength survey, here are a few of the strengths that I possess. Next, I'll be presenting to you some events and activities I have carried out or participated in that show that I do indeed possess these strengths. As seen in the slide showing my personal character strengths, one of the stated strengths is the ability to work in teams, or put it simple, teamwork. I would say that teamwork is one of the strengths that I do possess, and before I show you some of the events that I have participated in that prove that I possess teamwork skills, I would like to show you the importance of teamwork as a skill or a personal strength. One of the NBA's greatest players of all time, that's six-time NBA champion Michael Jordan, stated that talents win games, but teamwork intelligence wins championships. Despite being one of the most multidimensional and most gifted players or scorers of all time, MJ still emphasizes on the importance of a team and how the team plays as a whole. As stated in the VIA character strength survey, one of my character strengths is teamwork, and this is an event or program recently that I participated in recently that can prove that I do indeed have the character strength of teamwork. Now, for the IAPLC Contest 2020, I was invited to work with a team of professional aquarium aquascaping artists at Nature Junction, Kuching, Sarawak. And despite them being real professionals with real experience, and me just being a casual hobbyist, I was able to work well and communicate well with all the professionals while accepting constructive feedback about my ideas and thoughts with an open mind at the same time. And this can demonstrate that I do indeed possess the strength of teamwork, as I was able to work well in a team and help them to accomplish the end goal, which was to participate in the ILPLC 2020. Another activity that I participated in fairly recently is the coaching SOS, or Save Australia's Coaching Sarawak Stray and Spay New Release program. In this program, we were tasked to trap, spay, and then release stray dogs, which was aimed at reducing the overpopulation of strays on the streets, as well as mitigate the threat of rabid dog attacks on the street. Now, doing this activity and program can prove that I do indeed have the character strength of teamwork, as it took a lot of time and effort from each member to cooperate well and communicate well in order to get this program smoothly done. As without teamwork, I believe that this program or activity wouldn't have succeeded in the end, because it was indeed a big task for many people to handle. The lessons learned throughout the participation in all these activities and programs will include communication, perseverance, willingness to try, as well as sacrifice. Coach K of Blue Devils University Basketball states that communication is important, as effective teamwork begins and ends with communication. Despite being coaching the most decorated team in the United States University men's basketball teams of all time, as well as being one of the most decorated university head coaches of all time, he still emphasizes on the importance of communication. Now, in the initial stage of our assignment group project, all the team members have never met or worked with each other before, and therefore they were very reluctant in opening up to one another when we were in the first few initial meetings and discussions. Now, despite not being the assigned leader of this assignment group, I decided to take matters into my own hands and decided to initiate some small talk with some of the members in private by convincing them to initiate conversation during our next meetings in the Microsoft Teams. The task at hand was to review social problem reports that were generated and created by the team members, and then collectively provide feedback like pros and cons or their thoughts and ideas on the social problem reports, and then collectively select one to be used as the basis for our crowdfunding campaign pitch and the review report. However, the group members were not ready to openly make comments on the report of others, as they were still uncomfortable with providing their thoughts, as they were afraid it may offend the other group members. Now, what did I do in that situation? I decided to inform all the group members to not take every comment or feedback so literally about the social problem report. And then I also convinced all the members to provide constructive feedback that will help the group to select a social problem report to be used as the basis for the crowdfunding campaign page, and provide constructive feedback instead of criticism and non-constructive feedback. Because of that, constructive thoughts and feedback began to pour after that meeting, in the meetings after that, and then the members were able to accept feedback with an open mind, while also providing their insightful thoughts and feedbacks on each other's social problem report, which helped the team to progress to select a social problem report by Akil. The result of my actions was that the team was able to complete the assignment well ahead of the due date, as the team managed to make excellent progress after breaking down the communication barriers, as the members started to feel more comfortable while communicating and discussing with one another. To end off this presentation, here are some of the feedback and endorsements collected from my team members in the peer evaluation one. One of them states that I was able to make quick decision making, which helped the team to progress and complete the assignment well ahead of the deadline as stated before, and I was frequently reminding the team on the meetings and deadlines that we had to meet. They also stated that I had the characteristics of a leader and I am very supportive towards my teammates. Well, to be able to build my dream brand, as stated in the mock-up LinkedIn profile, to be able to achieve all those goals and objectives, I believe that I'll be able to do so, as I possess many strong character strengths, and I have many passion and interests that will be able to help me to achieve my goals and dreams. Lastly, before I end off this presentation, I just want to give a big thank you to Mr. Kelvin and Mr. Gabriel for putting your time into looking into my presentation and evaluating it. So that's all from me regarding my brand new presentation. Thank you.